Hi, welcome to day 12 of mindfulness tips and practice. So today I want to talk about mindful eating. And as an educator, as a teacher, you might have the same experience that I do. When school is in session, I don't even notice what food I'm eating. I don't even taste it. I just put it down really fast because I have, really short amount of time in between things. And my lunchtime is often used as work time to get stuff done and prepare for the next session or whatever's coming up, especially since I do a lot of hands-on application with my learning. So there's always a lot of prep involved. Anyhow, that leads me to also eating like that outside of school. So at home or whatever, just, and that's one of the worst things we can do for our bodies. We don't digest as well. We tend to overeat when we do that. We're eating fast, so our body doesn't have time to even process from the stomach up to the head of realizing, okay, I'm full. So we eat more than we need to. By the time we feel full, we've been full for a long time prior to that. Anyhow, mindful eating is a way that we can really get to know ourselves as we eat and get a better sense of our bodies as far as when we're full, when we're hungry. Are we eating for the right thing, for the right reason? Are we just thirsty? Are we just craving something because, somebody mentioned it, or we saw an advertisement about this, or we have a smell going on that likes triggering, not really hungry, craving totally different. Are we eating foods that promote good health? The more sugar we eat, the more we crave sugar. The more whole foods we eat that come directly from the earth with the least amount of processing, those are going to stimulate our bodies more and keep us more efficient. So mindful eating is all about that, right? It's all about noticing all of these little things. But the actual act, the practice of mindful eating, many may have seen this activity where like you take a piece of chocolate or you take a raisin and before you pop it in your mouth, you analyze it. So you put it in your hand and you just look at it. The raisin is usually the best one for all the sensations. Usually the most liked by people, right? So most popular because it has and it's dry but squishy. There's a lot to look at. So you can just look at it, the indents, you see the lines, and then you pick it up and you feel it. You feel the rough part, then you squeeze on it and you feel it squishy on the inside. You put it up to your ear, you hear the sound it makes, and then you pop it into your mouth without eating it, without chewing it, and you just let it sit there. And you put your tongue with the raisin on it at the top of your mouth, and you just kind of squish it back and forth a little bit, and you'll start to these flavors coming out of it. At first there's like no flavors, and you're noticing that, but then you'll start to get this sweetness coming out of it, and then eventually you chew it slowly and then you swallow it. So that's the practice of mindful eating, the actual eating portion. To teach you to really pay attention to your food, to slow down your eating process, to enjoy the food, to savor the food. And then from there, you can also look at what you're eating, why you're eating, those kinds of things. So anyhow, if you haven't done a practice like that, you haven't done raisin or the chocolate can be fun because you can, melt it in your mouth kind of thing and taste that kind of the flavor oozing as it melts. Try those if you haven't done it before. And then from there, see if you can, do one thing on your plate, eating in a mindful way. Maybe, if you have a plate of like chicken and rice and salad or veggies or whatever, choose just one of those items. Start like that. And eventually, if it's something that you really enjoy doing, if it's benefiting you, you can increase to your whole meal or a snack. Anyway, for me, mindful eating is not a reasonable thing to do during the school day. I just can't. There just isn't the time. But if I'm doing it at other parts of the day when I do have time, that is helping me throughout. And I make better food choices, and my metabolism is better, all sorts of things just start to work better. Anyway, I hope that's helpful to you, and I'll see you more days. Okay, bye.